to NASCAR's fanciest night. I am Alex Weaver, joined by Mamba Smith here on the red carpet. We're in Nashville, Tennessee, one of our favorite places to be. Not only do we race here, but we celebrate our champions here at Champions Week. We've been here all year long, or all week long, it ends with this red carpet celebration and the awards tonight. So we get to see our NASCAR drivers out of the fire suit and in an actual so maybe suit and tie. You don't have a tie on.
I don't have a tie on, but, you know, you got to come prepared. You got to come looking right. This is a big night. And one of my favorite things about the night is that we get to see our roots drivers as well. Everybody in the industry is here, and it's been such a fun week.
Yeah, we will also be celebrating not only our Cup Series champion, Joey Logano, but we will have Ty Gibbs, the Xfinity Series champion, as well as Zane Smith, who is the champion for the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. So a lot to celebrate. We'll have all of the playoff drivers for the Cup Series, but it's been fun being here in Nashville. Everybody knows that Nashville is a good time.
It's been a good
party town. They love racing here, and it's been so fun to just hang out with the fans and enjoy Broadway. We've spent a lot of time there.
Spent a lot of time on Broadway. Spent a lot of time at Jason Aldean's for the Checker Flag celebration party brought to you by Barstool. So that was really fun. Got to hang out with the guys. They were having a good time. They love hanging out with the fans. I think that's one of the best things about coming to Nashville is that you guys, the fans, get to be right up close to the drivers and get to share some adult beverages with the drivers.
What are you most excited for tonight? I asked you this question before we started filming, so I want your official answer now.
She didn't like my original answer, so but I'm excited about seeing everyone's outfits, seeing who shows out. Yeah, I mean, it's a big night. You got to be shining like a star.
I like it.
You like that?
Do you know who you're wearing?
Yeah, I'm wearing Stitched by Mitch.
Look at that.
Stitched by Mitch.
I was actually super impressed that you could answer that.
Why? I knew. This
we'll
is
count.
official.
We'll keep a count going of how many drivers I asked that and they can correctly answer.
I bet 50% of them are Stitched by Mitch.
Okay.
I bet.
We'll see. Well, Nashville is also not just the site of a race for the NASCAR Cup Series, which has been an incredible race the last 2 seasons, but we also get to hang out with some other drivers that we don't normally see when it comes to Nashville and Champions Week. So let's welcome them all in here. Come on.
All right, so
I'm going to introduce. We have Lane Riggs, who's the Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Series champ. And then we have Nick Sanchez, who is the ARCA Menards Series champ. Jack Drew, who is the ARCA Menards Series champ West.
You're going to stand right here.
And then Marc-Antoine Cameron, who's the NASCAR Pinty's Series champ. Come on over here. All right, we're going to make it all fit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to share some microphones because we're limited here on our talking privileges. So let's just start with welcome to Nashville. Are you guys excited to be here celebrating?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool event. It's my first time here, but NASCAR does a great job at, providing a cool venue.
Exactly, yeah.
Very cool to have not just the Cup, Xfinity, and truck guys here. It's very cool to have us recognized. We're all racers as well. We work just as hard, and just very glad that we're recognized, and hopefully we can all be on that big stage one day.
Now, Lane, I got to ask you. You won the Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Series. That is so hard to do because you're racing against guys that you don't even know. You don't even actually compete against them all over the country. What does this award mean for you?
Oh, it means so much. Me and my team, we work so hard. Me and Dad, we put so much time and work into it. Me in school and him doing all the work back home on the car and just trying to make it happen. 50-some races this year. I couldn't even keep up with how many we ran. So just to come away with 18 wins this season, just a huge tally on my career and something I'll never forget.
Now, we know you boys are used to wearing fire suits. This is a little bit different. So we're going to start the tally count now. I'm going to ask the 4 drivers that I have up here. Who are you wearing? Do you know what your outfit? Who is?
You let me look at the tag real quick. I can look in the tag
and
figure it out.
Picked it out. Oh,
I'm looking at
that.
Jake. He's like, I know I look good. He's like, I know I look good.
For the count, Mamba, that's 0 for 4.
Well, 0 for 4. So, but we're gonna keep it moving. I feel like someone's gonna get it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jack and Nick, I want to talk to you guys because ARCA Menard, you guys race all over the country, and it really is a developmental series. And I know the next step of what you would like for your careers would be obviously to be in NASCAR and the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series and the Cup Series, but how much has it meant to you guys to race in this series this year and to be crowned champions?
Yeah, the ARCA Series does what it's supposed to do. It develops drivers, and it certainly developed me. Getting the chance to run all the big tracks like Talladega, Kansas, and etc. It helped me get straight for Xfinity and trucks next year. So I think it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah. Pass the
We're gonna
mic.
pass the mics.
It's been an amazing opportunity to run in the ARCA program these last 2 years. It's just been like a lifetime dream of mine to be behind the wheel of a race car and then to become a champion of a race car, right? It's just an amazing opportunity, and so happy to be here in Nashville and celebrating and doing everything we got going on.
All right, let's pass the mic to Mark. Mark, one for you. Welcome to Nashville. Have you been to Nashville before?
No, first time.
First time. Okay. Are you enjoying yourself so far?
Oh yeah, so far it's like it's really fun to be here with those guys. They're all a little bit younger than me. So
No.
I have a lot of fun so far.
All right.
I want to know, is it colder here or is it colder back
Oh,
home?
definitely back home.
Where's home for you? Remind the
Quebec
folks.
City,
Okay.
yeah, Montreal,
Yeah.
not too far away.
Is there snow on the ground yet?
Yes.
Yeah. No
Ready
thanks.
for snowmobile.
All right. Well, these are our NASCAR Roots champions. We're so excited you guys are here. Welcome to Nashville officially, and enjoy your night tonight.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Congratulations.
All right. We're going to rally the microphones.
All right. Congratulations. Oh, grab that. For you.
Hand them that way, and then we'll have you walk
pass
off to the
that.
left here.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Have a good one. You look great, by the way. Yes, sir.
We don't get to see those guys a lot, so
No.
I always like that we get to hang out with, our Root series and learn those guys that are home tracks are
Yep.
important to this sport. It's how every single Cup driver got
It's the
started.
lifeblood. Yeah.
So it's always fun to see them.
Yeah, no, I think it's really important for NASCAR to support these guys and bring them. They are NASCAR champions now. So they deserve to be here on the stage with the rest of the NASCAR champions. And, Roots is where our fan base is.
Mm-hmm.
That's where our bloodline is. So it's really important and really cool.
Well, you have an award to hand out
We do.
that
We
is
do.
a brand that is super involved in our Root series.
Massively involved with it. The Marketing Achievement Award is being given to Advanced Auto Parts this year. They do such a great job promoting the local series. Everywhere from their Advance My Track Challenge to just being a part of the local, the weekly series, week in and week out. So we're going to get to talk to the CMO here in a minute, Jason.
Right now.
Here he is.
Hello, Jason.
Jason, how you doing? Here, come here in the middle. And I'm going to grab one of these for you. Jason, hey, first,
Great. How are you?
Great.
First off, thank you so much for everything you guys do for short track racing. That's
appreciate that.
where we're all from. That's our our bloodline. And I just want to know, what are some of your favorite things that you guys were able to do in 2022?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm the same thing. It's the same thing to me. I've been going to car races since I was 5 years old. So,
Yeah.
so to have the opportunity to give back is great. What I'm most excited about for 2022 is we said with NASCAR we wanted to make sure that we were giving back to local communities in racing, and that's what we charted out to do in 2020. And we said, hey, we're going to go help local short tracks.
Yep.
So we came up with the Advance My Home Track, and we did that. And last year, Berlin Raceway won $50,000, and this year, Jennerstown Speedway won $50,000. But the best thing is we're giving back to local communities. And then we thought we'd dial it up a notch this year, and obviously the Drive for Diversity program.
Yeah.
We are ecstatic about that program because not only are we giving back to local communities and tracks, but now we're building the future of the sport and drivers. So we have Advance in our logo. So we're helping racing advance.
Moving forward, I got to go and be a part
I
of
saw
the
that.
diversity combine. You might not know this, but I tried out for that thing 7 times.
I heard.
Right, 7 times. So I got to go to my 8th one. So yeah, it was great. But being a part of the drivers and, like you said, helping advance their careers and giving them a look at what they need to do to be better. That's one of the most rewarding things I've ever been able to do.
Well, for me, it's like, when I go to local short tracks, I spend a lot of time in the pits. And and honestly, you spend a lot of time in the pits and understanding what it takes to be a successful team and a driver. And when you get to meet these young people and you see the passion in their eyes for the sport, the sport's in good hands, right? And for us, that was probably the most exciting moment for me when we were able to go to the Hall of Fame and spend time with them and get to hear from them and hear about their passions and their dreams.
Yep.
I think we're in good standing.
Yeah.
Well, when most people hear the name Advanced Auto Parts, they think of the brick and mortar stores where they can go and buy supplies and whatever they need. And obviously, it is a fitting way for you guys to get involved in motorsports. But I know there has to be more than just the obvious of, hey, we sell car parts, so we're going to get involved in racing and with cars. But what's the reason that you guys wanted in way back in the day?
Well, for me, it's at the end of the day, the core of what we do as a company is about making sure that we help customers advance. And what's amazing about us is customers at the center, and our customers are race fans. our customers are drivers. Our customers are crew members. Our customers own racetracks, and our customers love to fix cars, right? And it's sort of like a multi-integration around this customer focus that we have, and we feel that NASCAR and our partnership with NASCAR really enables us to do that. So it's sort of like a perfect partnership for us, and one that we're really proud to be a part of.
Speaking of your partnerships, my guy, Ryan Blaney in the
Yep.
12, right?
Totally.
Oh, here we go.
My
know.
guy.
He's my guy.
Yeah, right, yes, he means
I do say the commercial is funny.
Oh, saving at the pump.
Oh yeah,
That was
funny.
honestly probably one of my favorite.
him and
Funny
Joey
commercial.
saving at the pump.
Saving at the pump. So what do we expect? What do we think we're going to see from our guy in the 12 next year?
Well, I'm thinking the checkered flag and that Advanced Auto Parts logo
Yeah, that looks
is
good.
going to match the number of He's going to get a lot of checkered flags next
Okay.
year. I'm thinking that's what I'm banking on. And for us, what's fun about what we do every week, Ryan Blaney on that 12 car, he has 2 local racetracks named on the car on the C post, and if he wins, it's $1,200 to each track. So I'm hoping he takes a lot of checkered flags, and we're giving a lot of money to local racetracks.
That sounds great to me. And then Alex can apologize for me taking. She beat me up all year, man. On backseat drivers, beat me up all year because I always picked Ryan to win the race.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, it's all right.
I mean, at this point, you're just a member of the 12 crew.
Well, we're in the family, you know.
But what's great for us with Ryan is Ryan's a true embodiment of what we're trying to do with advanced racing because of obviously his background and candidly his personal passion for local racing, and that's another key reason of why we're a key partner with Penske, Team Penske, and we congratulate them on their obvious win in this NASCAR year. So yeah, it's been great.
Well, we are glad to have you here in Nashville. Thank you so
you.
much for what you do for the sport, and enjoy the night. It's a fun
Thank
one.
you. Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you.
Thank
See you
you.
up there. Well, maybe we'll get a drink later.
Yeah, sure. We'll do. We'll tell stories.
Okay, we are
Thanks, man.
now
Thank
going
you.
to switch in for Erin Kinsley. Come on over here. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Welcome to
appreciate
Nashville.
it. Oh, I'm here now.
Oh,
I'm originally
this
from
is home
Texas,
for you.
though.
Okay, what part of Texas?
Rockwall.
Okay.
So east of Dallas. Like
Got it.
30 minutes.
Do you know where that is?
Yeah,
Okay, I don't. I have no idea. So
Yeah.
where
It's
is
over
that?
a lake.
Oh, that's
east.
nice.
Yeah.
it's in
A
it's
pretty
in the
view?
a pretty
It is.
a very
It
pretty part of
is.
Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I love
Okay,
going home.
so Nashville's home now.
Yeah.
So for folks that don't know, what are you doing here tonight at the awards?
I am kicking things off with my song Just Drive. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun.
And I know the Just Drive, the song came about working with NASCAR in a really interesting way. Break that story down.
Yeah, so I wrote this song about a year and a half ago, just about how my car for me is one of my safe places. I mean, you can jam music, talk about anything. It's anything goes, you know. And also, I'm
It's a
from
good place
Texas,
to cry.
Yes.
so it is.
We all cry in our car.
It is. Oh yeah, you got the rearview mirror. You just fix everything up and step out like nothing ever happened. But I wrote this song just about it being a safe place for me and enjoying being in the car with people I love. And then as time went on, we started pairing up with NASCAR and just like I guess it made sense. Just drive.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a
No,
little
just
bit of
drive.
driving going on
Yeah,
here.
just go do it.
Oh yeah. So I ended up getting to sing the anthem at Texas Motor Speedway earlier this year, and kind of that was my introduction into the crew. And then next thing I knew, I got invited to be here, which is quite the jump. But I'm very, very excited. Oh yeah.
So were you a fan of the sport before, or have you been to any NASCAR
No.
races?
That was my first race, believe it or not. And I
Okay.
think like it's one of those things that when you're in the city where it goes down, you don't always go to the cool parts of
Right.
that Texas had to offer.
Yeah.
Like I also have never been to a Cowboys game, so
Oh, girl, we got to get you to
it's
a
nothing
Cowboys
personal.
game.
I know. But
you
anyways,
one.
that's a whole other problem. But yeah, so I got to go and it was my first introduction to like the sport, and the energy in there was just unmatched.
different.
But I was walking around and I was like, these are country music fans. I know they are. I was like, this all goes hand in hand. I can just tell. They get rowdy. They support. I love it.
Well, Erin, we're excited to have you here tonight. What are you most looking forward to just from tonight, other than your performance? Because we know stage fright. Do you have any?
Oh, definitely.
Okay,
A little bit.
all right.
It's a song I've performed a lot, and
Yeah.
obviously I wrote it, so I know it a little bit.
Right.
But just for the people in the audience, for it being such a big night for so many people, I just want to do good. But besides that, I'm just really excited to also see all the things about NASCAR, even just the little things I've overheard. It's just so hype and so fun, and I'm like, I can just tell it's going to be a fun night.
Yeah, she brings the energy. I'm the chief,
Oh, yeah.
I'm the chief hype officer. Okay, but you
might be
she
taking-
might be
You do a run for
fine.
your money.
I mean, golly, better watch out now.
All right, Erin. Well, congratulations on the hit single.
Thank you
We're
so much.
excited to
I
welcome
really
you here, and we can't wait for you to kick things off.
Oh, I can't wait either.
All right. There we go. So Erin will actually start the awards. So you will hear her song "Just Drive" as the awards kick off when they air on Peacock. So Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville.
Is this your first awards?
This is my first National Series awards. Did
Okay.
a lot of the touring series stuff.
What do you think?
I'm having a good time.
Are you?
Probably too much of a good time. I've been here since Tuesday.
Too many
So,
days.
too many days, but it's been fun, I'll tell you that.
I will also be interested to talk to Joey Logano because for those of you that don't know at home, we come early in the week. We're here all week long, and then we kind of cap off the week with the awards here, and it's the celebration of all three of our champions. Joey, however, along with Zane Smith and Ty Gibbs, have been taking photos, have been making appearances,
Videos,
have
everything.
been meeting with partners and meeting with teams. So it's not a chill, fun week. It's fun,
It's
but
fun,
it's not chill.
but it still worked.
Yeah.
I mean, so we got to go to the Preds game, right?
Yeah.
That was great. But they're working. I'm there chilling, but they're working.
Sure.
Zane got to do the air horn.
Mhm.
That thing was cool. But these guys are, even though they're celebrating, they're still on the clock.
Yeah, for sure. Preds game. Was that your first hockey game?
That was my first professional hockey game.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a good time.
We got the Checkers back in Charlotte, but it was good to be at a NHL game.
Are you going to suit up?
Am I gonna suit up?
Yeah.
I'm the next PK Subban.
I don't think so.
PK, I got you, bro.
I don't think so. You can just trade in the fire suit for the hockey helmet.
Yeah, I used to play hockey when I was in.
No, you didn't.
I'm from Vermont. I can skate.
This is the thing about everybody in the Northeast.
What?
Everybody played hockey.
We
Everybody was good at hockey.
What?
Everybody had an ice skating rink in their backyard that they froze over their pool or some.
That's exactly what
Us
we do.
in the South. You didn't get that.
Well, that's because we have snow on the ground for 8 months out of the year.
No, I couldn't do that. It's freezing here in Nashville.
Yeah,
And it's 35 degrees, and I'm freezing cold.
Well, you've been over, in sunny California,
I know.
enjoying that. But welcome back to the East Coast, where it's a little different here.
Okay, let's get into some of the 2022 season highlights.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of this racing season? We're here
Oh,
reliving
man.
the memories at the checkered flag celebration last night.
Yeah.
Drivers talked about how they got through the playoffs, what their favorite parts of the season may have been for them. So
Right.
what was it for you?
I think the fans came out all year long. I'll never forget. We were at the Daytona 500, sitting in the suite. I took this video, and I'm like, I can't believe all these people are here. It was awesome at the ballpark. And people were like, yeah, sold out. And people were like, don't worry, they'll all be gone in 3 weeks. Y'all never left. And I appreciate that because it was great to see everybody week in and week out enjoying the sport like you should.
And showed up to new venues.
Mhm.
The Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum kicked things off with this next-gen car. We saw Gateway put on a race that was sold out and incredible.
It's great.
So many great memories for me.
I bet I know your favorite memory or your favorite thing.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think I've told you this before. though.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I bet you're going to say all the different winners because you bet on that.
So I wanted 20 winners. We were one short, unfortunately.
Still a lot.
No, my favorite memory, as far as the season goes, was watching the next gen cars. Even those of us that worked in the sport were new to the next gen car. We had no idea, other than what we had seen in testing, what that car was going to sound like, what it was going to look like, what it was going to smell like. And it comes out of the tunnel at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, which is a place that's hosted Super Bowls, Olympics, tons of football games, and it's next gen stock cars
I will say
pulling out of a tunnel.
I will say that the Clash last year,
Yeah.
I know we're going to amp it up again this year. I can't wait to find out what we're going to do. But the energy there, it was an event. Like that, we put on a NASCAR event, and
Yeah.
then there was a race going on
Yeah.
around it. And that was probably one of the most fun times I've had at the racetrack in a very long time.
And that's how we'll kick off the 2023 season. Tickets are available for the Busch Light Clash. So make sure and visit NASCAR.com for all your information on that. It's going to be just as exciting of a year in 2023, I promise. And I can't wait to see if it lives up to the hype of 2022. You called it the best season ever this season.
It was. I mean, so last year they dubbed. I think Fox dubbed last season
2021.
at the beginning of 2021. They're
Correct.
like, "This is going to be the best season ever." They weren't wrong until 2022 showed up, and 2022 knocked its teeth in. It was so great. The racing was amazing. We got to see my guy, Mark Martin. He's back.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
loving it. Shout out to Mark. He's sitting at home probably in Montana enjoying the mountains. But, you know,
I love Mark.
I love Mark. He sent me some swag. I had to bring out some Mark Martin swag
That's
this week.
nice. That's
Yeah.
very nice.
Him and Matt do a really good job.
Okay, this is a tough one. I get this question a lot about our favorite racetracks.
Okay.
This season, what racetrack, in your opinion, had the most memorable race?
What racetrack had the most memorable race? It's easy for me to say New Hampshire Motor Speedway because that's home.
That's
so
home, yeah.
Honestly, Coda.
Oh.
Coda weekend. Coda weekend was hot because there was a lot of last lap passes, a lot of beating, a lot of banging. When they got to the top of that hill and we did like 8 restarts in the green white checker, that was awesome. And then obviously the way it ended was an instant classic.
If you at home do not remember, Ross Chastain won that race. It was a controversial win, but it was the first win for Team Trackhouse ever.
Yep.
The first NASCAR Cup Series win for Ross Chastain, who then went on to have quite the successful season. Team Trackhouse had both of their cars into the playoffs with Ross Chastain and Daniel Suarez, and then Ross had the I don't even want to call it the move of the year. That doesn't even do it justice.
I think it's the move of the century. It might be the motorsports move of the century.
You think?
Listen, I can't think of a move that was better than what are they calling it? The watermelon ride?
The Hail Melon?
The Hail Melon. That's what they're calling it. They dubbed it the Hail
Yeah.
Melon. Hey, Tyler Reddick.
Ross dubbed it that.
You never know who's going to walk
We're going
by.
to have Tyler Reddick join us later on in the show.
No, we're going to get him.
Yeah, we'll get him.
He'll be over.
Okay, so that was a fun memory for me as far as Ross just using the wall to his advantage in Martinsville.
Yep.
That got him locked into the championship 4. What did you think of our championship 4 this year?
I liked it. It was young.
Youngest championship 4 ever.
Super young. And you forget that Joey's so young.
I know.
He's been here for so long. He's really become a good leader in the garage and a vet that everyone can kind of lean on. But I will say, Christopher Bell, C-Bell, gangstered his way into the Final Four. And that boy got ice in his veins. He showed everybody that he is him. He is that guy.
Were you surprised by his performance this season?
I mean, yes, but only because we haven't been calling his name all the time, like throughout a whole year.
Yeah.
And you saw they were quick, but I still didn't believe in it until they won New Hampshire, and I was like, okay, what are we gonna do here? Win New Hampshire, and then it kind of disappeared again. And then he won to get in the neck. He was the only one to lock in, right? He was the only one to lock in to every round.
Yeah. Christopher Bell was the clutch performance of the year. He and Adam Stevens have found a deadly combination with the two of them that I think they're going to have a lot of success in the upcoming years. Is there a driver that's going to be here tonight that you can see making a stronger push in the playoffs next year? I have one in mind. That's why I'm asking.
Hey, guy, how are you? You never know who's going to be bouncing around here. That guy that just walked by, Tyler Reddick.
Yeah.
I would watch out for Tyler Reddick. We got a lot of road courses next year. AJ Allmendinger is going back to the Cup Series.
Okay, I thought you were going to have my same answer. Do you want my answer?
And Kyle Busch is my last one. Who do you got?
Chase Briscoe.
Chase Briscoe.
I think he has a lot of success in 2023.
I wouldn't hate that.
All right. So I think we're going to welcome John. Chris, come on. We'll have you in the middle. Yeah, always.
Dude, you look great.
Dude, I try to clean up like you, man.
Unreal.
Well, I didn't know what the vibe was.
What do you mean?
I should have messaged one of you guys.
It's a red carpet.
Yeah, I knew, but I was like, should I go black suit? You didn't go tux, obviously.
No, but, so I reached out to Mitch, and I was like, hey, man, I need something that no one else will have.
Yeah, see, that's the move.
And these guys are they're a little stuffy sometimes.
Well, the drivers, we got to switch. You got to lead. You're the leader, I feel like.
I'm glad you said it, not me. Look at Wee's face.
For the man, though. For the man. No, Alex? Okay. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen.
Okay, John, you have been to several races with us. You're a friend of the sport now. At this point, you might as well be a family member.
Well, how many races do you think you'd have to go to qualify?
5 a year.
Yeah.
5 a year?
Well,
I qualified, though.
Plus, in all his shows, he's repping NASCAR branded stuff all the time. Like, he had a 12 hat on the other day.
I'm not necessarily endorsed by them with my content. Brian Blaney's like, dude, I didn't support this.
You did a fashion series of NASCAR fans that was pretty good.
Yeah, it went. It's still popping on the views still now, which I got to go back and do a part 2, I think. But I think what happened for me is you see like you know this, like, not that I'm a celebrity, but you see the celebrities that, like, there's a couple races that they all go to.
Yeah.
But then when I showed up at Richmond was the first time drivers and the crews were like, oh, you must be like a fan.
He just tooted his own horn.
No. I said you no. There's certain races where you like. I was the Clash. Everybody's there, right?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. At the Clash, everybody's there. But where do you go to, like where up in the Northeast?
Oh, New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Go to New Hampshire, and you're like, okay, you're in.
Yeah. Hey, I need to ask, where the boots that you told me you were bringing? What happened to those?
Well, they got X'd by my girlfriend, unfortunately. I had a pair of Croc boots.
They were awesome.
Thank you.
Croc boots.
Croc cowboy boots, and I'm just gonna say it. When a black guy compliments your shoes, there's nothing better than that. There's nothing better than that. But my girlfriend goes, yeah, I'm not gonna walk with you if you're gonna wear those.
Well, look at her. I don't blame her with your Croc boots.
The Croc boots.
Croc boots.
Yeah.
Come on, Evan.
Yeah, come.
I told him he could wear the white ones. There's a white one with like a lining inside. I said that might bring out the color of your shirt. We could do that, but he said no, they're too nice.
It's like a mullet business up top.
Will you introduce her, please?
This is Lydia Fielder. This is my girlfriend.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, sorry.
I just don't think she can wear that though, and you can show up in Croc boots.
Well, see, as a comedian,
not true.
You kind of get away with it because it's for the brand.
Yeah, it's for the brand. He's funny.
I don't want to. I have to.
Right.
Yeah.
If you ever see him out in a flannel under a jacket, almost always the flannel has no sleeves. It's a secret. It's an insider secret. Yeah.
She's calling you out on that. Has she been to a NASCAR race with you yet?
She went to Nashville.
I came to the Nashville.
Oh, what'd you think?
I mean, it was incredible. John was trying to hype me up. No. He was giving me like a heads up. You know, when the engines turn on, there's just nothing like feeling that adrenaline of the roar of the engines, and it's so true. I wanted to take out my earplugs and just take it in, but
you do remember that race was very delayed,
very long,
and everybody was like, "We're out," and I was like, "No, we're staying.
Yeah.
We committed."
There were so many cautions in that rain delay, but we sat on the ground and waited for.
I'm impressed. Why NASCAR? Why are you a fan of the sport?
Okay, well, my parents, we'd go to Daytona when we were little, so we would go to races all the time. My dad is like obsessed with racing. But when I got into it is when I made a video. I think that's how I met you. Is I made every NASCAR post-race interview.
Oh, yeah.
And I was stacking stuff on top of my car. Yeah. And then that was like 5. And then Brad Keselowski, he goes, "This is unbelievable. You should come to Bristol and sit on on top of the box." And when I came to that, I was like, I got to get as many people to come to this as humanly possible. This is incredible.
I have one question for you. Is he, like, he's funny, but is he actually funny, or is he just funny because, you know what I mean?
For this,
Did I?
What I said.
Do I need over what we rehearsed, or can I speak off the cuff here?
No, whatever you want.
No, I honestly think he's funnier in real life than even on the stage.
Go.
Because not even really what he says, just how he acts. If you watch him long enough, in general, he's just a funny guy.
Like, what's he doing?
Yeah, right. And it makes sense that he would have such an interest in NASCAR because he's like a little kid all the time, just ready to see the cars.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go see the cars.
Rule of thumb, men at home, pretty girls like funny guys. Be funny.
Take it from here. She thinks
And she thought he was funny. Like, you guys got 2 compliments at one time.
Okay, thank you guys. Well, what's the next race we're coming to?
Good to see you. I'll probably be at the Clash, I think, and then Daytona. I'll be the first 2.
What about the kickball tournaments?
Let's go. He didn't bring that, dude. He lost, so he think I'd bring it up.
Wait, I'm 2-time champion. You need a
Corey LaJoie's kickball tournament.
We're done with John.
John was one of the players.
I watched the live broadcast from home. He might have been a little bit one up, just a little bit above you.
Well, I wasn't that. I was a utility player. Okay. I wasn't like batting.
Yeah, right.
I was the MVP, so.
Okay. All right, sorry.
All right.
That's why you wore the suit.
Like
I have the trophy.
Okay, well, enjoy the night.
Sounds good.
Thanks for hanging out with us in Nashville. Lovely to meet you. Bye, y'all. Bye, guys. Thanks so much. All right, we're going to keep rocking and rolling here. I don't know who we have up next. I see Zane Smith.
Zane Smith.
Who is the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series champion.
I'm going to tell you what. This man, he's got a good look going on. Is that velvet?
Velvet.
And then the shoes.
Well, we can't talk about him while he's not here. That's mean.
No, it's not me.
I know. You were being nice.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
We gotta wait for him so we can show off the outfit.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I was just getting everyone prepared. What I have noticed here, and what you guys probably have noticed too, there's a lot of gold out here.
Gold is
in. Gold is in. I'm here for that too.
We will also be joined by his fiance.
You almost messed that up.
I almost said girlfriend McCall. I'm really sorry. But his fiance, who is a huge supporter of Zane and his career and what all he's done. So we're going to be joined by the two of them. But the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series always puts on such an incredible show, an incredible race for the race fans. It's usually on Friday nights. They're usually under the lights. So what did you think of the Camping World Truck Series this year?
They did a great job as always. Like the Camping World Truck Series, and thank you to Camping World for what they've done and been a part of the sport. We're going back to Craftsman in 2023, which
Correct.
is super cool.
Yeah.
And,
Bright red.
Bright red, just like this carpet. But honestly, Camping World, they stepped in at a time that we really need them.
Sure.
And Mark Salonis and everything that they've done has been great. But the series is awesome. It's so much fun to watch these guys. And they have guys like Matt Crafton that have been there for so long, the vets. Like, you got to go through those guys to win. And Zane, I worked with Zane when he was in the ARCA series, and to see him progress and have so much success is great.
And we'll talk to Zane a little bit about this, but he has not had an easy path to becoming a champion. And just watching his career, we've covered him. I mean, I've covered him for the last 5 years, and it's been different series, different teams, different owners.
Part-time, full-time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So as a driver, though, what does it mean now to you guys to watch a person like Zane have success and become a champion?
Yeah, no, that's a win for the racers. Zane's a racer, and that's like one of the biggest compliments you can get called by people in the industry and in the garage. And when they see someone like Zane that just kept working, kept grinding, and was up and down but never gave up, win and be successful, it's just phenomenal. And you just want to support him even more.
What did you think of the Truck Series race in Phoenix, the last one, the grand finale?
Man, he had to go get it. He had to go get it. That one, and for whatever reason, Phoenix just does that to you. Like if you're gonna win the championship, there's a moment in each of those races that you're like, no, this is a moment. You're either gonna bounce back from this, or your championship is over right now. And he did it. He just went and got it.
Zane has also been already, just in the handful of weeks that he's been a champion, has been a huge advocate of the sport and a great role model for the younger generation. Zane is not old. Zane is very young. But just seeing him around Nashville and giving interviews and making appearances and being an advocate for the sport has been really fun to watch.
Uh-oh. Here he
I
is.
say his name. Come on in. Come on, McCall. We're going to have you in here, too.
Yeah. Here we go.
All right.
Dude, you look. I told you guys my man was looking fresh.
Thank you.
Congratulations, champ. Let's see that ring real quick.
Ask him the question, Mamba.
I love it.
All right, so the question that Alex is asking all night, do you know what you're wearing? Do you know who made this?
It's a custom jacket. I forget by who, but it's a custom jacket. I know that.
0 for 5.
Oh, don't worry. No one else has got it. I'm the only one who knows what I'm wearing, so it's been good.
Okay, McCall, who are you wearing?
Mackenzie Jades.
One
She's
for one.
local to us in Concord, so yeah.
I feel like it's
Love
unfair.
her.
Yeah.
So, Mamba and I just did the breakdown of the season and obviously what it took for you to become the champion. But we also talked about the support system you have at home.
Yeah.
You have a fiance who is so supportive of your career, who is always there at your races. You have a family who's super supportive, but you've also had a team this year that has stepped up and backed you in a demanding way for you to go win a championship. So what's it mean to have all these people just in Zane Smith's corner?
Yeah, it's very cool. I mean, when I was a kid, you watch this event on TV, and to have the I guess the support group that I have, whether it's my fiance or my whole family from the West Coast. Out here just to celebrate a championship of what I've wanted since I was 3 years old, and it's just so cool to celebrate. And truthfully, we've been celebrating pretty much for a month now, so
exactly.
Ready to keep it going.
I always saw your dad at the party last night, and I haven't seen Big Mike in a minute, and he was just grinning. He's like, "Can you believe it?"
Yeah.
And man, from the MDM days and the ARCA, and then you went up and went down and kept moving around. I'm so proud of you and everything
thank
you're able to do.
Yeah, no, it was so cool to see him right after the race. I've probably seen my dad cry maybe 2 times, and that was one of them. And so it's really hard to explain the effort and the sacrifices that have been put into this. A lot of people in my situation don't make it near this far, and I don't know how I truly have. It's just kind of all the stars have lined up, and we're here somehow.
This is for both of you guys. We obviously are celebrating the champions here. That's what we're here in Nashville for this week. So how fun has this week been, and what's been your favorite thing so far?
It's been really cool. The liver hurts.
As it should.
Yeah. It's well, like I said, I've been celebrating all month, and then to roll it into to Nashville is it's just a really cool town. Obviously, we come here during the summertime, and typically on a Friday night, right after the truck race for the past couple of years, I've came straight downtown, and it's by the time I get here, it's a huge party, and so it's just an awesome town, and so cool to see NASCAR kind of take it over, and everywhere you go, it's NASCAR colors, and it's just awesome to celebrate here.
McCall, you've been in the sport for so long, and the support that you show him is it's so great to see.
Yeah.
And it just reminds everybody that it is a family situation, and your family's been here forever. So what has this been like, this journey for you?
Yeah, I think growing up into the sport, not having a family that comes from backing and stuff like that, just, being with Zane and having to support him the same way, just like I've always known. It's just, super cool to see him be able to get these chances and capitalize on things like this. And, no one deserves it more than him. So proud.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you look beautiful. You clean up nice, champ. Thanks so much for being here, and congratulations on the championship.
Thanks so much.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to have you step that way, if you don't mind. I'm not going to step on her dress.
Okay. All right.
See? All right.
Hey, man. Whoa.
Oh, I can't wait.
Is this?
We hung out with him last night.
Oh, boy.
So, Mr. Austin Dillon, the driver of the number 3, and his beautiful wife, Whitney Dillon. First question, where's Ace?
I got to put it down the right way.
Ace is with his grandma.
Nice.
And we left him, I know.
He's with Mimi.
He's with Mimi.
Him and Captain are hanging out.
Mimi,
him and
you got
Ty's baby.
so lucky.
I know.
I want to hang.
I know.
Okay, who are you wearing?
Stitched.
Hey,
the jacket there
got
from
one.
Vegas,
Is everyone
Yep.
else like, I have no idea?
No idea.
No, that's actually, so Mitch did.
I love
Mitch
it.
did this for me.
Yep.
Actually.
Stitched by Mitch.
Stitched by
So
Mitch.
Stitched is they kind of work together a little bit,
right?
Yep.
I like it. I don't know if you folks at home can see on the camera, but it has like a snake print. It's a velvet.
Yeah.
Super
If
nice.
you rub it the wrong way, it'll change colors.
Yeah.
Rub it down though.
Whit, who are you wearing?
I'm not going to touch it too
Mackenzie
much. I think
Yates.
it's
Okay.
nice.
They're in Charlotte.
Love it,
They're
yep.
amazing. Yes. I had like a
boots,
couple
too.
different dresses.
Yeah,
I
those
didn't
are
know
shined
what
up.
colors, so ended up with this one.
What about the belt buckle?
They're
The belt
gonna
buckle?
Carry on about
The
that
belt
outfit
buckle
over here.
is that's my championship truck championship belt buckle. I wore the cowboy hat that year, and I think Wayne and the guys got this for me after they won the championship. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, as you deserve. You got to find more reasons to wear that. So.
I rock it to all the PBR events. Don't worry. All the riders, they'll have their big buckles on. I'm like, well, I'm gonna rock mine. I got one.
I know, you almost
Just not
wore
for
your
the
hat
same
tonight.
thing. Yeah, I was
Why
thinking
do you
about wearing a
wear it?
cowboy
I
hat.
love the cowboy
The
hat.
flow was flowing.
It does.
The fade looked
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, one of the perks of locking into the to the playoffs with a win is that you get to race for a championship. I'm going to take the side of Whitney here, and we know that means she gets to dress up for Nashville. So you guys are back here in Nashville to celebrate being a part of the playoffs. A very successful year for RCR this year. But what does it mean to be here in Nashville and to hang out with the race fans that are in Tennessee?
Well, it's great. I mean, I think the race fans and the country music fans kind of all go hand in hand, and I felt like it was a good atmosphere last night, going around bar hopping. Felt like our whole garage was everywhere you went, and everybody was just having a good time. I think we fit here well, and I had a blast.
Favorite part of the week so far?
Now.
Oh.
This is my favorite part. I love this.
We do love
The hair and makeup.
The hair and makeup, it's just fun. This is like, I don't know if he really likes it that much, but.
Do you?
I love it.
I'm fine with it. I gotta like it. My wife loves it.
I know. I'm like, hey,
I
need to turn it
up. Yeah.
I mean, look at your
Like,
wife.
her dress is already picked out for next year, so I mean, she don't get to wear it. I'm in trouble.
I'm gonna tell you what though. I
That
don't
means
know,
you have to win. Aiden.
Alex, I don't know if you saw him last night, but the big ticket
Oh,
Paul
yeah.
Swan.
Oh, he was out.
Paul Swan was out and about.
He'll
And
be
he was having a
sneaking
good
in
time.
here.
Yeah.
He'll be sneaking in.
Hey, we got tickets somehow.
Your guys' show on USA was so great, and it was so cool to get that behind the scenes of your life and your whole tight knit group.
Yeah.
Thanks. You know, we had fun with it, and we wanted to show like family, faith, and fun, and that's kind of what we did. And there was no drama in our show. This is like first time in ever in like a
Yeah.
show they told us
I
there
think
was
it
no drama.
Literally the first time in history.
Yeah, so we just had
The
fun.
biggest
and-
drama was like when you guys
Valentine's Day.
you lost Ace. And
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really,
yeah.
I had
Ace
no
was-
idea until I watched the show,
was
and
a
then I
great
saw my
episode.
house. I was like, "Good lord!"
The best part is when people ask, like, "Hey, did he really lose Ace?" I'm like, "Yeah, kind of."
It's just ball.
Not bad. A little bit.
Okay, so now the off season officially kind of starts for you guys. I know you're getting ready for 2023, but what's the next month look like for the Dylans?
He's hunting. I mean, he's gone. He's hunting.
I'm in a race
I'm
car this
chilling.
weekend.
Are you?
Yeah.
Where?
Kyle and I, we're going to Coda to run a race. Actually,
Oh.
my old teammate over there, we partnered up and won that race
Sad.
last year.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so we got to go do it again.
It
Start
never
off right.
stops. Never stops.
Exactly.
All right, Austin Dillon, driver the number 3. His wife, Whitney Dillon. Thanks, guys. Give Ace a big hug for me.
I will. I will.
What about
Okay.
we got Tyler Reddick rolling back in.
No. They are my 2 favorite
This is
children
great.
in
I'm
the
having such a
garage.
good time.
Are Ace Dillon and Bo Reddick. They're my 2.
Well,
they're the 2 studs.
It's funny that Ace is your favorite, and then his favorite isn't even his old man.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Oh, are we working in?
He's cheering for Dad.
We're getting closer. I mean, I think I'm just gonna take a season where, hopefully, if I win more races in a year than Chase does, maybe he'll just switch back
flip-flop?
over. He'll probably end up liking somebody else for me. I don't know.
Chasing the deal.
No, it'll be.
He's like running. I'm like, dude, what are you?
It's gonna be Noah. I think is gonna be his next.
Oh.
Loves Noah too.
I like it.
Noah gives kid energy.
Yeah, he does.
So
Forever
he
forever
gives him
kid
candy.
energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so the introductions here. Tyler Reddick, Alexa joining us here on the red carpet in Nashville. We have been here all week long, hanging out. We all love Nashville, but what's been the favorite part of the week so far?
Sleeping.
Well, you only do it for a little bit.
No. Favorite part?
Sleeping in, no kid. Yes.
Oh,
sleeping
I
in.
forgot.
Yes.
That's
No, that
right.
really has been the best part. He wakes up at 6:30. I woke up at 9:30 today, and like I went to breakfast when I wanted, and I didn't have to share it with anyone.
Or cut up food or
yeah,
clean a
yeah.
nose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so outside of that, you guys have gone and enjoyed yourself and enjoyed the year, but it'll be a transition year for you next season. So you take some time now to kind of calm down, or when do the gears start firing up?
I think you know better than that.
I do know better, but I'm going to ask it anyways.
No, it's in my head. It's already spinning, but kind of used to it because last year was a change going from the old car to the new car. So I don't know. Last year was kind of a stressful off season, but I just did it, so I know I can do it again. Unfortunately, sorry, but yeah, a lot of change coming, but that's okay. It's all gonna be for a good cause.
I see your shoe choice.
Hold them up.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
The purple is that? Did Denny give those to you or?
No, just
Say it.
just had them.
Say it.
No, I'm not. No, thank you.
I'll say
Yeah,
it.
yeah, a friend of mine. They're actually not.
Oh, we're friends now.
Okay.
Well, before we get Tyler in more trouble, I'm gonna let him get out of here.
Yeah, I might as well just go back to the hotel now.
Yeah, Alexa, those are really nice shoes, by the way.
Thank you. They're my favorite.
Thanks,
All right.
I really
Thank you
appreciate
both. Love hanging out with you too. Give Bo a hug too. You look beautiful.
I love you so much.
I'm gonna take this. All right. Tyler Reddick will be in a 2311
2311
car next year. Look for that. Okay, next up, hand the mics. Come on over. I have Harrison Burton and Jenna walking up here. You look beautiful.
Doing good. How are you?
You look so
Dude,
great.
look at this thing, huh?
I know you.
Jeez. I thought I was.
Really nice.
I think, you know what? Why don't you?
Yeah.
Me and Jenna actually.
You match good.
Yeah, we did this on purpose.
She
is
picked
so
this
your
whole deal
man.
out.
Oh my gosh.
Kinda on her that I didn't show up like that.
What do you think? But do you think that you would have ever been able to?
No
I mean,
chance.
this wouldn't have been a competition. You just win.
I just don't have that style.
I don't know. You're looking pretty dapper.
I like
Something
it.
different, you know? Yeah.
Um,
Really went out on a
I have a very important question. How old are we now?
22.
How long have we been in Nashville this week?
Got here last night at, this morning.
Oh, you
We
hadn't even gone out yet.
We stopped in Knoxville. We went to, she dances for the High Point, dance team, and we were at a basketball game because she had to dance for the game, and we left from there and drove to Knoxville, and drove from Knoxville to here this morning. So we
Good
had
boyfriend.
some
Trying to make it all work. I know, right?
Yeah, so no parties or anything fun like that.
Are you going out tonight?
We'll see what Joey has us do. Yeah,
We'll see what the champion is going to do later
Yeah.
on.
No-brainer.
Yeah,
No-brainer.
yeah, we'll see how it goes.
So, HB, we just had Zane up here a minute ago. You guys were both at MDM together
Oh, yeah.
when I was there. It's so crazy to me watching you guys grow and how much success you've been. I'm so proud of you, man.
Yeah, man,
Harrison Burton
absolutely.
is 22 years old. When did
Yeah.
that happen?
Growing up, right?
Well, when I first met Harrison, he was 12.
Yeah, legit.
We were
So-
working at out of the shop, the late model shop.
Yeah. So I've had to deal with this guy for a long time.
Yeah,
and
I took
Zane
him
did
under my
too.
wing.
Yeah, I learned a lot from Mamba, so that's good or bad. So we'll see how it goes. But it's been a fun ride. It's cool to see Zane get a championship. He's really good driver, so it's cool, man. That group is that whole group from that race team is doing a lot of really cool things,
big
and
things.
it's fun to be part of that for sure.
Now the off season officially starts. What are you guys doing? Off season plans?
I'm going to Todd Gilliland's wedding.
That's
We're
right.
so
He's getting
excited.
married.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that's the biggest plan. We've got a bachelor trip coming up. We're going golfing, so that'll be something.
We have a bachelorette trip, which will
bachelorette
be even
trip.
better.
Which definitely will be better than the golfing trip.
Yeah, probably. And just been hanging out with the dog other than that, so that's been nice.
That cutie.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
right. Well, you both clean up very nice. Thank you for
Oh,
joining us here.
you got to ask Harrison real quick. What are you
who
wearing? Yeah, who are you wearing?
I think this is a Hugo Boss suit from Nordstrom. You know what I mean?
I mean, you knew, though.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
knew.
yeah.
All right.
2 for
I
7.
got it tailored
2 for
and
7.
picked it up 2 days ago, so we're ready.
I made a bet with Mamba that we would not get over 50% of you drivers.
How we looking?
I think
What they're
we
wearing.
got 3. Him,
No,
you,
we're
Austin.
2 for 7.
2. Oh, she's keeping track.
So I'm part of the 2.
Yeah,
part of the 2.
you and
I'm
Austin.
impressed.
it was
It's
a
just
recent
because it
purchase.
was literally like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
All right. You guys
Awesome.
go
Y'all
enjoy
have
the
a good
night.
See you later on.
Harrison, if we don't see you out later, I'm mad.
You definitely will.
Okay.
Take care, Jenna.
Next up, we are going to welcome the driver of the 48, Alex Bowman.
Hey,
hi. All right, we're going
Good
to
to
pass
see
the
you.
microphones.
Oh, what's up?
How
Okay.
are you? Hey,
I'm
step-
not
step
good
forward a
right.
little
I'm not
bit.
good right now.
What
I'm
do
going
you
to
mean
let
not good?
first. I'm going to let you do the proper introduction.
What's the proper introduction?
introduce Crystal
Okay,
over here.
Crystal, this is Alex and Mamba.
Hi. We met last night.
Yeah, you saw his phone get slapped to the ground
Yes.
last night.
So
There's a lot of, yeah.
we were doing a NASCAR Nation takeover last night for Twitter.
Well, he has
and
6 phones, so which phone
I have
was it?
2.
Why do you?
I have 2.
Why do you have 2 phones?
Because one's for work and one's for me.
that's not the right line.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so I'm messing around with Alex and Larson, and Aaron Blaney comes
What were-
walking through.
We were
and knocks
talking
my
about
fan.
something really funny.
Caitlin dressing him because
Yeah.
So if you guys have seen Kyle look like his fits have been really good during the
Yeah.
off season. And why did you say it was?
His wife dresses him for
Well,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she designed the new bus that they got.
Did she?
I don't know.
Probably.
Probably.
If it's cool,
Did you see it?
if it's cool, she did it for sure because he doesn't have any style.
Has Crystal never dressed you or like told you what to wear
No.
or helped you out?
No.
Oh, I
You're-
just went shopping for her.
Thank you.
I
See?
just bought everything.
No,
so.
that's a lie.
That's part of our jobs. It's
Yeah.
like what girlfriends have to do.
Yeah.
So
Debatable.
So do you know what you're wearing?
I have no clue. But
2
this
for
is
8.
so
2
okay.
for 8.
So here's the thing. NASCAR prom the weekend after Thanksgiving, not the move.
NASCAR prom.
I'm trying to button my pants and I'm like, I'm in so much pain right now. I don't know if it's showing on my face, but I can't breathe.
No.
I can't move. And then I forgot long socks. So like we're just here. You know? life is so good right now. And
Are they
so
Nike socks?
oh yeah, they're running socks.
Yeah.
It's
You know-
good.
you
Yeah,
know-
because I'm an athlete.
You are.
Yeah.
You are an athlete.
So-
but
He
you know there
talks about
is
his
stores.
Thanksgiving pants.
Like,
Why would I realize that I forgot long socks until 5 minutes before I was supposed to be here? So I text Kyle and William. Kyle said he didn't have any extra socks. I was like, hey guys, resident team idiot here at Hendrick Motorsports. Any possibility that you got a spare set of long socks? Struck out with Kyle. William had some, but he was too busy to give me his room number because he was running from room to room of his friends trying to find somebody that knew how to tie a tie.
I don't know. I don't even know.
Today's good.
It's never a dull moment at Hendrick Motorsports.
Yeah, no.
You should have called me. I had an extra pair of socks. I would have helped you.
I have an
Buddy.
extra pair of socks.
Unreal. Or go down to the boot barn that was right down the street and get you
Gosh.
some pair of socks.
This is help. I need help.
Help. Okay, well, we're going to make sure you get some help later, but enjoy the night.
Thank
We're
you.
glad you guys are both here. You look beautiful.
Thanks, you too.
Run on
I
over
look
there
beautiful
with your
too
socks.
with my
You
short
do look
socks.
beautiful.
So it's good to see you too. I appreciate it. They're pointing to Suarez. We got to go to Suarez.
Oh, okay.
I'm out of time.
You're out of
Do you want to
They're
do the
taking mic
introduction
away.
for Suarez?
Yeah.
Wait, no, because I'll mess it up. Because I almost just said Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Suarez.
Well, they will
and
be
they're not
future.
yet.
Yeah. Well,
Future.
no, go.
Future?
Give it a try. Give it a try.
Go for it.
All right, and introducing from Monterrey, Mexico, Mr.
What are you doing?
and future Mrs. Daniel Suarez.
Hey, good job.
Good job.
You guys not staying here?
All right, come on up. You too.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Step on up into the light, amigo.
You guys doing?
Hey, friends. You look beautiful.
Here, don't leave me hanging. Ow.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Daniel.
Yep.
It's
Let's
fake.
show it
Don't
off.
Don't make him fool you.
If you all follow Daniel Suarez or Julie on social media, you have seen that they got engaged in Monaco, what, a week ago?
It was actually exactly a week ago, man.
About a
Look
week
at that.
Actually,
ago.
around this time. It was,
On Thanksgiving,
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
it was
first of all,
Thanksgiving night.
congratulations.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
How was it in Monaco? Did you know it was coming? Was it a surprise?
It was a surprise.
Finally, I did something right.
Yeah.
No, I was caught off guard.
Love that.
It's funny because we had just been to Paris before we got to Monaco, and people on social media were commenting on his pictures and were saying, "Who goes to Paris and doesn't propose?"
They
and
were
giving
giving
him
me
so
so
much
much.
slack. So. No, Monaco means a lot to me. That's where I grew up, and so it was very special that he picked that place to propose.
Monaco's a beautiful
Well done.
place.
It
It's
is.
on my bucket list, for sure.
Yeah, you have to do it. It's
So
place.
yesterday we were hanging out during the World Cup game. The Mexico won, which is cool. No, was that yesterday?
They had didn't
Yesterday,
they have a controversial with the yellow cards?
Well, they won the game.
They won
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
They didn't
Yeah.
trample.
Yeah.
They won the game. So
I
while
didn't know
we're
if that was a sore subject
no,
to bring
no,
up with
no,
our...
we're fine. We partied like they won.
Okay.
We went
Okay.
into it anyway. But what I was getting to was while they're on vacation, Daniel was not keeping up with his outfit changes.
No, somebody else was doing that for me.
Yeah, so he had it laid out. She had it laid out, and he wouldn't change it. I told him, you got to change for each picture. So they had a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you just weren't about it.
I was not about it, but Julia was. Julia was like, no, you have to change. I said, okay, I guess.
If it were for Daniel, he'd be using same outfit the whole trip.
The whole
so.
trip, man.
See,
Why are you gonna
this
change?
is why we all think you're a genius for wifing Julia.
Oh,
You
that's
have
right.
to. Yeah, you
I
got
don't
to
know
put
if
a
you guys
ring on
noticed.
this.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a big change like 4 years ago once we started dating.
In your outfits?
In my outfit. That's because of her. Like I was pretty standard, and there was a huge change 4 years ago. Well, that was her.
Well, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, well, we had a great
love.
time yesterday, eh?
We had a good time.
We
It
had
was
a great
fun.
time. Mexico scored 2 goals, and every
I
single
saw.
time that Mexico was scoring a goal, we were having a little celebration
We're-
there.
Goal.
That's why my voice is a little messed
Just
up.
a little tequila, not a whole lot, just a
It
little
was
bit.
it was fun. It was a good time.
You have to
Well-
ask him the question. Wait.
What are you wearing? Do you know?
Do you know what I'm wearing?
No, that's cheating.
So we're
right.
counting them all, and right now only 2 of you guys have known what you're wearing.
2 of 8.
2 out of 8 drivers.
As far as I know, it's a black suit.
You're
But yet,
not
if
wrong.
you know exactly where this suit is from,
Yeah,
why
but
don't you tell them?
But what is the name? I forgot. It's not on top of my mind. His name is David, but what is
Right. Oh, I don't know what his last name is. It's a custom suit.
It's a costume suit.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
it looks
David.
great. Hey, David.
Hey, David. Appreciate it, brother.
Okay, you 2 lovebirds. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the engagement and enjoy tonight. Have a good time,
Thank
okay?
you. You too, guys.
Bye,
Appreciate
guys.
it. Thank you.
I'll take that for you.
Who's coming?
I don't know.
You want to do it? We're gonna.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't know. He's sleeping.
Okay, we're having the driver of number 2 of Team Penske,
Jeez.
Austin Cindric.
It makes sense
No.
that he has 2 mics, right? Because he's
Ready to rip.
The train is
double
off
fisting,
the
is
track
this like
now.
a Nashville thing?
you know.
I would guarantee you the majority of the people in this room will be looking like this later tonight.
No. Double fisting?
Yeah.
I got it.
Catch up.
I got it.
Catch
Sorry,
up.
I
took
had you the
blonde
whole
moment.
dude.
It's too early.
The bow tie.
You like that?
I actually love your whole ensemble.
Oh, it's leather.
Is it?
What are you wearing? Who are you wearing?
Oh, wow.
I'm wearing Austin Cindric. I'm wearing my grandfather's belt buckle.
That doesn't count.
That.
2 for 9.
Who?
I'm done talking.
Who dress? Do you dress yourself, or do you have a stylist? How do you get to this point?
Yeah, so I got I went to a sponsor event, actually a charity event earlier this year with Blaney, and
Okay.
he was wearing this just absolutely fresh, like
I do
bright
like
green
this
suit. And I looked at him like, who did that? He's like, my man Mitch. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna call Mitch. And so Mitch made me my nice suit.
Okay.
I figured I'd put some effort into what I wore. Doesn't happen often, so neither do social outings for me. So we're just checking boxes all night tonight.
All night. Well, Mitch actually did this one too.
It's very sparkly. I like it.
It is. We're shining out here.
That's 3 for 8.
We're working on it. So the number's been bad.
The bet.
The bet was how many drivers would know what they were wearing. So
you're the third one.
Is that technically what I'm wearing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who designed your suit?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, kind of me, but Mitch
Okay.
made it.
Yeah, that's how it works.
It's Austin by Mitch.
It's Austin.
It is
by
on
Mitch.
it. It's technically AC. It says it in there.
I love it.
Can I see that Daytona 500 ring real quick? That
Yeah,
thing,
the champ.
thing is
Are you going to
nice.
get another one in like 2 months?
I'd like to.
I bet.
Are you offering one, or do I have to go get it?
Unfortunately, I can't get this
I'll go
out.
get it. I'll just do
Okay,
the same thing.
Thank you.
I'll just try and do the same thing again.
Most excited about tonight? What? Fill in the blank. I am most excited for.
Most excited for? I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
This is why he doesn't do
This
social
interview.
outings.
I was most excited for this interview, and I have nothing else to look forward to the rest of the night.
Yes, love it.
That's fair.
Okay, AC. Good to see you. Love the suit.
Yeah. So I'll take this one, and you take that one,
Cool.
and then.
Austin Cindric, our Daytona 500 champion for
I
two
don't
and a
know
half
it.
more months.
No one knows. You don't know. No one knows.
Okay, next up, we have a driver of the number 5, Mr. Kyle Larson.
Dude. So did Caitlin dress you too, or?
I think this might be my
This
favorite.
is what I wear every year. So. Yes, this is the same thing.
Not the
Well,
bow tie, though.
I have another. Well, this was from Ricky's. This was his wedding
his
gift.
wedding,
So,
yeah.
That's actually
It's
a
like,
nice
I'll be
bow tie.
perfect for the banquet.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what-
you look very dapper, my friend.
Thanks. You look good, man.
Hey, someone has to.
Listening.
Well, we are sparkling out here.
Chopped liver. Chopped liver.
What? You look great.
I'm just kidding.
You look great too. Sorry. Such a gentleman.
Okay, Kale, we've been hanging out in Nashville all week long, and we know obviously all 4 Hendrick drivers are here, and you guys have been celebrating. I know a lot of sponsor dinners and hanging out with different people, but what's been your favorite part of the week? Different than last year for you, where you were just nonstop busy being the champ.
Yeah, I know. I think I would rather be busy this week
Yeah, I
than,
bet.
than not
I
having
bet.
anything to do. So, no, we haven't really. I mean, we had a really good day. We went to Bourbon Steak
Yeah.
in the JW.
Yep.
Super good steak. And then
What was the order?
I had a ribeye cap,
Mm.
and it was amazing. So highly recommend a ribeye cap.
Highly recommend
And then we just went out on Broadway. So it's been fun. I haven't got much sleep, so ready to go to bed.
It was good to see you the other night. We were at Jason Aldean's.
Yep.
That was a good time. I feel like every time I see
How's
you.
your phone doing?
My phone. It's funny because Aaron. I just saw Aaron Blaney is over here.
Yeah.
She knocked. I was talking to Bowman how she knocked it out of my hand.
Yep.
It's fine though. So you didn't have an extra pair of socks for Bowman. I heard.
No, I don't.
What's going on there?
I don't dress up like this either. So I brought one pair. I brought just what I needed to wear tonight. So I told him all I have short socks aside from these long socks I got.
So what was funnier, him not having socks or William Byron not knowing how to tie his tie?
I don't know how to tie a tie.
Okay. That's unreal.
I have to have everybody. So then when I get a tie tied, I just leave it tied. So I had a tie, and it's been tied in the
Guys,
room.
there's
It's
so
been
many
tied for
YouTube
probably
videos.
8 years.
You guys got to YouTube it.
I have. I don't know how to do it. It gets all
Okay,
confusing.
before we bring in our next driver here, what's the off season look like for you? How many races? I know you're not stopping, so what's that look
No,
like?
I'm actually not racing much. So I ran one race in Ventura last
the
week.
temperature?
Yeah. No, we're about to have another baby, so
Yeah.
that's going to take up all the time.
Caitlin's at home, right?
Caitlin's at home.
Caitlin.
But I'm going to run like 6 late model races. That's
Okay.
it.
That's,
Yep.
I mean,
And it's all within like 1
significant
week.
amount.
So
baby number 3.
three, going to be wild.
3 for Dale.
Yep, that's right. It's a good number.
It's a good number.
All right, our 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion, Kyle Larson.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you.
Yep.
Thanks, bud.
Take care of yourself.
Okay,
I'll grab that from
next
you.
up. Oh, the man of the hour. with his beautiful wife. Come on, Brittany.
That's not her title.
I
Her
know.
title-
No, I can't say the title publicly.
Oh.
What, my hot ass wife?
There it is.
You guys need to step.
You look incredible.
Wow. I don't. Wow.
This is
Hey,
coming.
hey,
This is
come
coming
on.
from Brittany.
Switch jackets. Let's do it. Come on.
I feel like I should. You are the champ. You should.
Nah,
It's your night.
yeah.
Okay, so our 2022 NASCAR Cup Series champion, Joey Logano, and his wife, Brittany, you guys have 3 kids at home, but you get to come out and celebrate your championship. So what's the week been like?
It's one heck of a date night, isn't it?
It is.
All these people are here for you,
That's right.
you know?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, the banquet really, I mean, it's great to have your car up there and all that, but it's really about the whole industry tonight, right? And you think about the challenges that we've had as an industry with the next-gen car, all the new things, and the fans sticking together with us the whole time. Right? That's what tonight's about, and celebrating that, hey, we lived through maybe the hardest year we've ever had as a sport, considering what was on the line, right? It could have been a complete disaster. And there was some great things that happened. There were some challenges. There were some definitely hard things, but a lot of growth that came along with it.
I just started looking when you were with your hand, and it got Glenn in my that thing.
It's almost as shiny as your jacket, right?
No,
I mean,
that-
not quite
that's
your
big on the
jacket,
cake.
but
That thing
yeah,
is
that's
nice.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
It's
I
pretty
mean,
massive.
it's kind of, you know, but I couldn't hold it up for so long.
One of my favorite things about talking to you after you won your championship was you credited Brittany and your kids and your support system that's outside of the race team and the race car. But Brittany, just for you, watching your husband win his 2nd championship and you holding down the fort at home, what's this year been like for you?
It's been crazy.
Yeah,
And it's
I'm
kinda
sure.
crazy for everybody when you think about it. Everybody has crazy lives. Everybody's busy. And I think just seeing him and the way that he handles pressure is incredible, because I don't think most people can do that to his level. So I think that's why he's here as the 2-time champ.
Like, every time I see you at a racetrack, you are so calm and collected. Were you calm in Phoenix? Were you freaking out?
Inside, I was freaking out. I
Okay.
was trying to act like collected, and it kind of helped having our almost 5-year-old there,
Yeah,
because
I'm sure.
he was kind of running around. I want a snack. I want this. I want that. So it was a little helpful. A good distraction.
5.
He's only
Almost
5 in
January
January.
5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
sign that we're getting old.
We are getting old.
are
When
too.
I saw you at Phoenix, the confidence that you had that you guys were getting this thing done was off the charts.
Because he's got it. He's
That's
the
all she
best.
said. I said, how we feel? We got it. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I think
When
we're
I
going
did
to
it.
hand out
Oh.
the Busch Light Pole Award as
So,
well. So you
I
just
did
keep
not
getting
know
the accolades.
we won this
So
until I
this-
was about to walk up here. I said,
Yeah.
we got the
Behind
most
us.
polls? I didn't even know.
Yes.
So
yeah.
this is great. This is a great surprise.
You really
I've never
capped
won
it
this
off there
before.
with one in Phoenix too. You won the pole
that
for
was
the
that was
championship
the-
race.
That was an exciting
It was
moment,
a nail
right?
in the coffin.
Mm.
So how does it feel? This is the oldest contingency award that we have in the sport.
Okay.
And so you guys unload not only just a typical race car every weekend, but like a different format. It's the next gen car. You don't know what this car is going to do week in and week out, and you guys take the poles and you end up a champion.
Yeah, it's neat. You know, I mean, it shows their speed in the race car, right? Anytime you can qualify up front, it's just a raw speed that's there. And when you think of, right, we talked about the next gen car, but it's the next gen way of racing as well that
Yeah,
goes along
it
with
is.
that, right? Where we used to have practice, like real practice, when you were able to adjust on your car and try new springs and things like that, like we did at Phoenix actually, but typically we don't have that everywhere. So you're really committing off of what you decide at the shop. And all you can really adjust when you get to the track is your heights and your wedge and some, sway bar arms. That's it. So it really goes to show, I think this award goes really for the race team and their preparation and even not knowing what to do, right? Because a lot of the times it was the first time to these racetracks, we really didn't know. So those educated guesses is really what this award's about.
It's so cool. And you know how it is. You always want to win everything, right? So you want to win practice, you want to win the pole, you want to win the race. And so you got the championship, and you're just fast all year. It didn't matter. You're just fast.
I love winning.
I love winning.
We also are getting ready to enter the off season officially. What does the off season look like for the champ and the family now of 3 at home? You finally got a girl, though. I'm so glad Brittany has a teammate.
I know. We just live our life like normal.
we're chasing kids, chasing chickens, chasing goats,
Chasing chickens. He does have chickens.
and riding go-karts. And
go-karts.
I've become a small engine mechanic
Love
lately. That's my new thing. I fix all the broken small engine stuff,
I just
which
want to
is
be
all
here
the
when
kids stuff.
Hudson's racing. Still covering the sport when Hudson is in a race car.
It's not going to be that
You never
far
know.
away.
I don't know. I mean, it's if he wants to do it. I don't want to
Yeah.
I don't want him to watch this and feel like I have to race
Right.
now, right? Like that's not what I ever want. Like my son to have to feel that. We always say, whatever he does, just be the best at it, right? Like try to be the best at whatever that is. If that's, if that's cleaning the dishes for a living, be the best dishwasher out there, and you'll probably go somewhere, right? Like and that's the stuff that's so important.
Okay, well, I am told, too, that we are going to actually officially crown you the Busch Light Pole Award winner.
Cool.
So I'm going to take the microphone from you.
I'll take that from you.
And we're going to hand Joey Logano. Go ahead, pick it up.
Go
I
ahead,
don't know how
champ.
heavy it is. Okay, there it is.
I like it.
A little bit different.
It looks good. It's different than what it's been in the past. It used to be like the big, scoring tower.
Which one's heavier, your championship trophy or this one?
The championship trophy is way heavier than this, but this is like real hardware though. You want a trophy that's got some weight to it, It says it's got some value in it, right? This is pretty cool. Really neat honor to be able to win this. Like I said, it shows a lot about our race team.
Yeah, Busch Light has been such a great brand and advocate for our sport here. So, okay, Joey, pose for a photo.
I think
There it
we should
is.
pour some Busch Light in it and let him drink out of it. Or?
He's not a beer drinker.
All right,
Okay.
Mr. Joey Logano and Brittany Logano, enjoy the date week. Let it continue.
Thank you.
It's great. We sleep till 6:30. It's amazing.
All right, your 2022 NASCAR Cup Series champion, Joey Logano. Next up, we talked about him earlier in the show, the Clutch Man, the Ice Man.
Here we go.
Christopher Bell.
We're going to give that to you.
His wife Morgan, come on over here. I
over,
love
guys.
the blue.
Great,
You look
man.
beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thanks, guys. Welcome
Thank
to the red
you.
carpet. We made it.
Hey, it's always good whenever you get to come to the banquet and get to dress up, and yeah, it's always fun.
Long season, huh?
Very, very long, especially those last 5 weeks. Like I
Yeah.
can't even begin to describe the roller coaster of emotions that we had from, or at least I had, from like being out to in to out to in, and then going all the way to Phoenix.
Yeah.
I felt like you stamped your name on it this year. You rose to the occasion and became the clutch guy. Ice in your veins. They're calling you the Iceman now. That's pretty cool.
I'll take it.
You know?
I don't know. Like it's so crazy because the playoffs mean so much that it almost feels like race wins are. I didn't even feel like I won races.
Right.
At the Charlotte Road Course and at Martinsville, it felt like, hey, we advanced in the playoffs.
Yeah, you just survived.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah.
we're going to the next round.
Yeah. Well, Morgan, how is he at home? Is he stressful in these situations? What was the season like for you?
The last few weeks, the weeks leading up to the cutoff races, we was very definitely like low spirits. We'll get it next year kind of thing.
yeah,
To
yeah.
then obviously the highest of highs, like, oh my gosh, here we are, still alive, and then back down. And then after Phoenix and our whole situation there, it was just happy to be there, but not a great situation for our company.
Of course, yeah. We're still thinking about the Gibbs family with the passing of Coy Gibbs. Obviously, a very instrumental figure when it comes to Joe Gibbs Racing. And the emotions that weekend, I know, were super high, not only for you, but for the whole organization as a whole. But now we turn the page and we get to celebrate not only Ty, but you guys for making the playoffs and making the championship 4 and what that all looked like. But what's been the favorite part of Nashville so far?
I always say my favorite part of race season is banquet season.
Yeah.
I love a good,
I love a good party.
I love a good excuse to get all dressed up and hang out.
Yep.
So I guess the banquet.
Okay, Seabell, favorite part?
Yeah, so it's opposite of her. Like I feel like I'm in a
Of course.
straight jacket right now. Like, I can't move. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm glad that we get to do this, and you're thankful to be a part of the banquet for sure. You could be at home and not be here.
Sure,
and yeah, I'm glad to be
Look
here.
at that.
Yeah.
Silver lining.
Do you think you're going to give yourself an easier way into the Final Four next year? Instead of-
I really
We
hope
hope
so.
so.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
that
really
probably
hope
was
so.
the hardest way to go.
Yes, and like it starts at race one.
It
Race
does,
one
yeah.
of the season, like you've got to be winning stages, winning races, like whenever you look at Chase Elliott's playoffs, and Logano, he won that first race, which is obviously the way to go.
Yeah.
But Chase, you know, he had accumulated so many bonus points throughout the regular season that whenever he gets to the playoffs, he's the guy that's stressing the least, because it's just a matter of execution. He did all the hard work in the regular season, and all he has to do is survive.
Yep.
What does the off season look like?
So
You're racing somewhere, I know.
Yeah, well, normally it's lots of races.
This year.
Yeah, this year we've taken a lot of time off. I haven't
this
been
next gen car just really did you drivers in this year.
Yeah, so I haven't been in a race car since, and yeah, I'm not sure what we got planned for the rest of the year.
Okay.
Cool. Well,
some sleep.
Yeah, some sleep.
We've gotten plenty of sleep, that's for sure.
Awesome. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Do you know who? Before you go, do you know who you're wearing?
Do I what?
Do you know who you're wearing? Do you know who made this?
Do I what?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay.
You got it from Abigail.
Well, I got it from Abigail. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Does that count?
counts.
All
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
4 of 9. We're doing 4 guys know what they got on. So.
I gotcha. Yeah. So I know where I got it. I don't know who
Good
made
enough.
it.
But yet, if you ask them their sponsors on their fire suit, it's an easy one.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right.
Thank
Good
you
to
guys.
see
Christopher Bell and Morgan,
I'll grab that
thank
from
you
you.
guys. Enjoy the night.
Enjoy the
You
rest
look
of your night,
beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean,
You too,
thank
as always.
Thank you.
All
Okay.
right.
Next up, let's see who we got next. We have, I think we're going to be joined by the driver of the number 9, Chase Elliott.
There you go,
I'm going
sir.
to pass that off.
How are you? Good. How are you? Yeah. Come on. In the
All
middle.
right. You clean up nice.
Yeah, thanks.
No hat this year.
No hat.
I
this
saw Bob
year.
tweeting about it. He was disappointed.
I know. I thought about it, and I just like to keep everybody wondering. So
Always.
went without it.
So what do we got going on here? Where did
Yeah.
this design
Camo?
come from? Yeah. What we got?
Well, it's just camo. It's camo. It's not quite as snazzy as you,
I mean,
but for me, I feel like
I feel like it's pretty up there for
it's
you.
for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Designed
I feel like
by who?
anything designed by Marty Smith.
Is he the actual name in the tag?
He might be. I don't know. I need to check this thing out.
Okay, so we obviously love Nashville. We talk about this being one of our favorite places pretty frequently, but I always have to ask, how much fun is it to come and celebrate in Nashville at a place that is synonymous to country music fans,
Yeah.
to NASCAR fans?
Yeah, I mean, I think the town fits us really well as an industry, and I think a lot of fans that follow NASCAR are country music fans too. So it makes it really organic, and to having a race here now down the road. I mean, I know it's not the fairgrounds yet. Hopefully one day. I haven't given up hope, but at least we're close, and we have an actual event to share with the town and the people that are here, as well as this event here.
I feel like you got a good amount of buddies here now. I saw a couple of them out with you the other night, but you got a lot of country music stars that you guys hang out with all the time. When you come back here, do you guys all try to link up, or what's that like?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably more just happening to be here
To
at the
be here
same
at the same
time.
time.
I don't necessarily know that, I know a lot of people around here, but just, this week, obviously, a lot of people from our world being here, and Chase Rice has become a friend over the years, and he was hanging out, did a show at the event last night. So yeah, it's like I said, always good to visit. Fun town, a 2-night town for sure. I definitely don't need 3, and I will be headed south after this is over.
Well, you were the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion, and you got a little bit gypped because you didn't get this whole hoopla celebration of your championship. How do we get you another one so you get an awards dedicated to you?
Yeah, it was.
No speech?
But it was.
No speech?
I know. It was definitely different. Obviously, I've never experienced this, but
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool just because it was super unique, and it was. It wasn't the norm, but I thought it was neat, and it is something that will always kind of stand out, I guess, about that championship run. And would love to get another one. Would love to actually do the event like you're supposed to do, I guess, because if you don't win, it pretty much sucks for everybody else. Because you just, I mean, it props to Joey, and I've told him 1,000 times, but. For the rest of us, it's really about the champion, right? It's Champions Week, and that's a great honor to have. But for the rest of us, we want to be sitting in the big chair, and hopefully we can one day.
Yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
It's good to see you out here. Enjoy the rest of your night, and then are you flying yourself, or are you gonna
Driving south, ready to
Woof.
go home. It's not that far. It's not
Woof.
that far.
Far
That
enough
sounds
for me.
far enough for me, too.
No, it's not that far.
Before I let you go, too, you also may win Most Popular Driver Award by the fans. Do you have a message? You're really gone with it, you think. Do you have a message to the fans you want to say?
Yeah, just, look, who knows? Ryan has been working.
Campaigning
He's been
hard.
campaigning hard.
Just,
Do you eat chicken wings with a
I
fork?
know. Throw me in the ditch. I mean, bad. Yeah, fork and knife, always.
okay.
Always.
At least
But
he owns it.
no, that's not true, by the way. But, yeah, no, it's been fun. I'm trying to figure out how to get him back, but we'll figure it out later. But, yeah, regardless of how it goes, look, just, I say it a lot, but without the fans, we are nothing as an industry.
Yep.
This event is nothing.
Yep.
The 38 races we put on throughout the year are nothing. And I think that everybody that works within this deal recognizes that. When the fans show up and the energy level is high, it is more fun for all of us.
Yep.
And I appreciate them continuing to show up, continuing to be excited about what we do, continuing to, cheer or boo, whatever it is, because that means you care. And we'll try to keep putting on good races for you guys down the road.
All right, see.
Yep. Thank you.
Congratulations on a
See
great
you
year.
guys.
I'll
Thanks.
grab that from you.
Okay, a couple that always shows up. Here we go. Come on. We have Samantha Bush. Hi, beautiful. You look stunning. And
This is
Kyle
for
Bush.
you.
I just
And
told
this
Kyle
is-
next year this is what he's wearing.
I mean, if I'm getting a stamp of approval from Samantha, then you know you did it right.
You did it right,
Anything
man.
sparkly
Look good.
is my
Look good.
vibe.
Okay, watch how this works. Who are you wearing?
Yep.
See, who are you wearing?
Honestly, Whitney helped me find. It's a dress designer, and it came from far away
Okay.
like 2 days ago, and we got it zipped
Okay,
up. That was
love
the
that.
main point.
All right.
It was looking grim on the zip up for
Yeah,
a minute.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of breathing happening at the moment.
You brought the
Sure.
safety pin back up.
Yeah. Hey, at least we're not getting. You guys got tattoos when you were a champion here last time.
Yeah, something
Partied
like that.
with Nelly. You guys have
Yeah.
some great memories in Nashville.
We do.
We really do.
I feel like we were one of the last ones to really party hard and do it right.
were.
And unfortunately, it hasn't quite been the same since. So we need to win it again so we can show
Yes.
everybody how it's done.
We made
Exactly.
a big statement in 2019
Mhm.
here.
We did.
You
we
did.
did.
I
Yep.
agree with everything because I wasn't here. So if you guys could do that this year,
Right.
I would love to,
Okay, you're
be
ready?
a part of that party.
Yeah. All right.
You're
well,
going to the tattoo
it's-
party?
Yeah, I will.
Okay,
I will
okay.
show up.
So next year it's due because I went 15 to 19, so 19 to 23 will be the right time.
I'm in.
that.
I'm in.
We're
Yeah,
ready.
yeah.
I will hold you to that.
I am in. I'm
Okay.
a big cowboy
Mine's under
fan.
here, so I legit got one.
All right. All right.
Okay, Sam. So this is obviously a really fun time that we get to dress up and we get to be excited and hang out in Nashville and see everybody in a different environment than at the racetrack. So the two kids are at home.
Yes, my mom and dad have them.
Favorite
so-
part of the week?
Okay, so honestly, last night everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna go out, we're gonna do all this stuff," and we're like, "Ooh, we're gonna like take advantage of no kids and like go to bed."
Yeah.
Well, first was ice cream.
Yeah, well, I made him
Oh,
go
love
take.
it.
Yes.
We did hit the ice cream shop.
So after Jason Aldean, we went across the street to ice cream and candy.
Okay.
And
Yeah, yeah,
ate
yeah.
our way back home,
Yeah.
and we were in bed probably as everybody was getting to the next bar. But
For sure.
Yeah.
Ice cream order.
I had a chocolate milkshake.
I honestly ended up with a chocolate-covered pretzel and a caramel apple. I couldn't decide, so I got both.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You got a good one there.
That's great. So you guys, you said the kids are at home. I gotta ask because I love Brexton. How is he? Where are we racing next?
Yeah.
I think I can talk about Brexton to Kyle more than I ask Kyle about
that's
his
fine. That's good. That's about what everybody does. But he's got a race on Saturday if the weather permits, and then I'm also racing this weekend, going with the RCR group. We're
Nice.
going to
Oh,
go play at Coda
Coda.
for an endurance race, just kind of something to get used
Fun.
to everybody and work around and get some camaraderie going, build into that. And then he races the Tulsa Shootout, the Daytona 500
Yeah.
of junior sprints, and so we're looking forward to that Christmas to New Year's.
Awesome.
Well, we know that it'll be a transition period for
It
you
will.
coming up here, so I know the off season will be busy. But welcome to RCR.
Thank
We're
you.
excited to see
Yeah.
what the 8-car can do next
That's
year.
right. Appreciate it. Me
We
too.
expect a party. all we're
That's
saying.
right. We got to
I've been
build on
calling
that.
it since you moved over there. I'm like, 8 cars gonna win championship.
I hope so.
Hey.
That's right.
Will
Yeah.
you get an 8 tattoo? That's the real
Yes.
question.
If he wins it, then I will do it.
Are we
words
saying that
right
to the
here.
camera?
If he wins
Words
it, I will
right
do
here.
it.
Man, I'm on it. I got to work
Done
hard.
deal.
Working
Go.
harder now.
All
All
right.
right,
That's it.
the Bushes here.
Good to see you guys.
Samantha
Yeah.
and Kyle.
Thank
Great
you.
to see you guys.
so much.
You'll
No
be
problem.
fun.
See you after.
Yes, we'll see you later tonight.
See you.
All right. And I think last but not least, we have the driver of the number 1 for Team Trackhouse,
you.
Ross Chastain. He's
Hey,
still
oh.
talking to other outlets out there, but we'll bring him up here, I promise. We've also talked about one of Ross's. It's going to be a highlight of his career for sure, but a highlight of. We were in person for that race, and it was insane.
Yeah, here
He is, the Melon Man. Hello. You're growing the beard out.
Nice. It's called laziness.
No.
When you don't do anything, you
gotta own it now.
Dude, it looks good.
I own it. It's mine.
Yeah, say you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
There it is.
You got some maestros for that thing? Some beard butter?
Need
some? I can give
no,
you
a friend. No, a friend started his own line. So
oh,
he
perfect.
Gave me, and I cannot think of the name of it.
Nice.
Good. Could have been a nice.
Could have been a
natural
nice
plug. Don't remember the name.
I see you sporting your first win ring.
Yes.
I like it with
You
the Trackhouse logo.
Conveniently put that right up there.
I like it.
That thing's sick.
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys
A
got
great year for Trackhouse. You make it to the championship 4 off of Mamba has coined it the move of the century.
I think it was the motorsports move of the century.
Yeah. Wow.
So sum up the year for us.
Incredible. In a lot of ways, some not so good. So we go out to the Clash and we don't make the feature. We go to Daytona and we finish last in the 500. We go to California, wreck in practice, wreck in the race. We're 29th in points after 2 races. I just want to start there because then you build into 2 wins, most top 5s, most top 10s, and a run in a championship after I had lunch after week 2 or week 3, I guess. And Justin Marks is like, man, I just need you to finish a race. Like, can you please finish?
It's always good to see you, and we always talk about it. It was like 2018, the whole deal kind of folded up for you, and we were like, man, you're so close, and you never quit. And, buddy, I'm so proud of you for being here and everything you've done.
Chili Bowl party again?
Chili Bowl party. That's how it starts.
Ross, we're really excited. We're going to wrap the show with you.
Oh, wow.
We're going
Last
out.
as usual.
Do you have anything to say?
To the fans.
Yeah.
I hope they're blinded by this bling I have. I hope they can't even see us right now.
Well, between that and my jacket, it's pretty sparkly.
And enjoy watching the Hail Melon on repeat for the offseason to get you ready for the Clash, which is where the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series season will kick off next season. You excited?
For the right reasons. It's less Hail Melon videos, more just smashing watermelons.
I'm going to keep watching the Hail Melon video. All right, race fans, thanks so much for hanging out with us here on the red carpet. For Ross Chastain, Mamba Smith, and myself, make sure and tune into the awards when they air on Peacock. All of that action you can see from inside where the drivers are heading right now. Ross, enjoy the night. Thanks so much for joining us.
Sorry.
Let's celebrate Nashville.
Let's do it.
Get some food.
Oh.